Hello there. Is the game being cool? There we go, let's see. Yes. It's always a bit of a gamble with this game for some reason. There you go, let me get my volume set for myself. Hello everyone. Oh shit, it's well loud. Let me turn it down. Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm here finishing up Karate Survivor. Well, hoping to at least. This is the final level. As you can tell by the increased intensity of music. Which is good. I've been asking for a slightly different soundtrack. And it's nice that the final level has something all for us. My intention is to finish this today. It'd be really hilarious if I finish it in my first run. So with that, I'm immediately going to boost my regeneration. Basically, it just gives me more HP. I'm going to take this locker. I have legitimately had a lot of fun with this game. Kind of sad to be finishing it. But it's nice to have the game in my collection. Realistically, the game is so incredibly inexpensive that I think it's a great buy. I think it was like $4. Low kick. Sometimes I forget the buttons. It's been fun living the Jackie Chan experience. Oh, and there's a pole. Can I think I can do something on the pole. It's whether I haven't unlocked it yet or not. Let me peep into the locker. There we go. Yeah, they're going pretty hard and heavy with the updates for this game as well. Like, seems to be an update every other day almost. Oh, money, cash money. Let's boost XP gains so we can start getting some levels. The levels let me unlock more moves quicker and stuff like that, so. Yeah, when I was playing this on Monday, I was so out of practice I had to take a week off because I got really sick. And I was like, I was struggling to complete runs. I was dying so often. Because there's definitely a rhythm to this game. Let's boost attack. And if you fall off of the rhythm, it's very easy to just die very quickly. Got a hair in my mouth. That wouldn't stop Jackie. I was thinking about did you ever watch the Jackie Chan Adventures cartoon? It was something I watched as a kid, but I have no clue of how the show ended. It was one of those where you had to have for the Americans out there, I guess it needed to have cable. Which we had as a kid, but kind of intermittent. Like, we didn't always have it. We would like pay for it, and we wouldn't, like that. So I definitely saw like 20 to 30% of some shows, and then it's just a massive question for how those shows, like what the end story was, or really what the cohesive story was as a whole. I'm tempted to go and watch the Jackie Chan cartoon, but it's now so old. I think it came out in 2000. What do my notes say? It ran for 4 or 5 years, so 2000 to 2005. Nearly 100 episodes. I was trying to find the reason of why the show stopped running, and I couldn't really find one. And AI search in its infinite genius was like, well, maybe the story just came to its natural conclusion. I was like, oh, thanks, AI. That's exactly what you're good for. Giving me like completely like obvious information rather than like facts. thought I was going to be able to pick up the axe. Oh, and I've done a bad move here by knocking myself into... Oh, I thought I was going to get locked in there, but no. I escaped. As I pick up the teeth of my enemies. Let's boost luck. I could do like a HP drop or something at least. Oh, I fucked that. Let's roll again. First one's always a warm-up. Look like this. Yeah, I always wondered how the Jackie Chan Adventure show ended, because like my very, very vague memory is they were picking up was it the... I'm so gonna get this wrong. The they were picking up like the talismans, and these like the zodiac talismans from the Chinese zodiac. I'm gonna use the word mythology, but I don't know if that's right. But I can't remember something where I think they could like, if the bad guys got them, they could like summon demons. Really don't remember. But I know that they were all about that, because if you collect the talismans, they gave you power. Like I remember if you picked like the rooster talisman, you would get like super strength or something like that, and that's what the baddies used a lot. But I need to get rid of that. Baboon kick is not my style at all to hook back. If I lead them, yeah, that doesn't fit my style. I'll need to drop that. If I can get rid of it, I will. I can make it work, I'm just not happy about it. Can I... Yeah, if I switch it for uppercut... Oh, well, I'm stuck with it now. In fact, I've made it worse. Yeah, it really slows my rotation. That's a pain. I suppose I can make it work. I can make it work. If I lean in, rotate, and then I get like a straightforward attack. It's just a lot of thinking to do for a game like this. Oh, I thought I could go for the turnstile, but no. Okay, good. I messed up the moves. That's my bad. There's no blaming the first run on that one. Oh, fuck. Okay, let me... exit? No. Exit, yes. There you go. Sometimes I can be a little bit spammy with controls. Oh, nice. I have a cool opening move. Like a crescent kick. Oh, and it causes bleeding. Oh, look 4? I'm gonna take that. Yeah, I've got no clue how the sorry, how the Jackie Chan Adventures cartoon ends. I've been tempted to rewatch it, but it is quite an old show, like as I said, like 20 odd years. And like, will it hold up? Will it be fun? Because it is very cheesy. It's definitely meant for younger kids, and that's obviously why oh, look at this sick moveset. God damn. Don't you just wish you could do that in real life? And it'd be cool to hit people whilst doing it. luck +4 is already paying off. I've got some sick moves, some sick damage boosts. The surprising cool that the umbrella opens after I've smashed someone in the face with it. The surprise announcement today was a Final Fantasy 14 coming to mobile. And kind of, it's definitely a bit of a strange one in that they did the reveal and didn't show any gameplay, which is always like a little bit, how's that actually gonna look? Oh. Special move time. The online perception of Final Fantasy Mobile seems to be like quite positive, way more positive than I anticipated. Particularly because it's like Square Enix mobile games. They definitely have a reputation. And this is it's with a company owned by Tencent as well. So, you know, however that makes you feel. Definitely saw some comments where people saw it and they were kind of expecting it to be something where you could like log in and do dailies on the phone and it attaches to your main account. I don't think that's what the game is. I think it's own standalone thing and it's entirely separate. They were kind of saying that it'll have the same combat and all the same other bits and pieces. But it's kind of like, if that's the case, then show it. You can definitely tell I've been burnt in my gaming career, where I don't believe anything someone tells me anymore. I always wait to see for myself. For them to do gameplay reveals, it's really strange to me that they didn't do that. Oh, gun time! Jackie Chan with a 9mm. Movie accurate. Yes, I am curious about Final Fantasy 14 mobile. I think it'll be a good game for mobile, but it's not. It is Final Fantasy mobile. It's not Final Fantasy 14, if you know what I mean. It definitely sounds like a bit of a recent development that they decided to go with. I'm just gonna keep boosting luck. Screw it. You know, like Square Enix. This naked man. Love to see the voice acting credit for that. Naked man. Yeah, because Square has obviously had a lot of trouble financially. And mobile, they probably see as a method of like really kind of bringing profit back to the company. Oh, have I lost the naked man? I think I've lost him. God damn. Let's get a full move set. That's kind of what I need right now. And HP. Oh, I found him! And I killed him with a briefcase. Let's boost crit. I do have a heal room if I can find it. Oh, and I walked into the knife. Oh, they're boxing me in. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. I'm trying. Yeah, it's kind of wild. Not the Jackie Chan cartoon is that old. I do kind of want to watch it, but I feel it's like, because it's a kids, it is a real kind of kids cartoon. I think there's just going to be a ton of filler. Fine, you know. And if you ever watch the show, there's always the bit at the end where Jackie would show you some like karate. You know, the thing with like the clothes, the coat rack looking thing. I don't know the official word, but he'd like strike it and do the different moves on it. And he'd always give like a positive message, like, sorry, end the show with. I just thought that was always just really neat. I always kind of liked that as a kid. I feel that stuff is important. They smash these people in the face with an umbrella. Yeah, because Jackie Chan is such a positive guy. I think him having his own children's cartoon was like a really good match. Let's boost XP. Pick up this mop. And back to the umbrella. Yeah, that's for what I'm gonna play after this. On last stream, people were mentioning Prince of Persia. I was like, I'd actually been thinking about playing that for a while now. Because when I was a kid, my older brother had the first game on PlayStation 2? Question mark. And obviously, like, that was a very hard game to play as a kid because there's a lot of puzzles and it's like time travel, and like, I'm gonna use the word difficult movement. I imagine it's like, as an adult, it's probably like easy. Yeah, and I thought, hey, that's a good idea to do it on stream. Probably gonna be the first Prince of Persia, because that's the one I like kind of familiar with but didn't finish. I'd kind of like to finish it. I saw I was researching it on YouTube, like what's best, emulation or whatever's on Steam, and I saw that someone did 100% playthrough in 4 hours, and I thought, 4 hours? I thought the game was way longer. Obviously, if you're solving the puzzles the first time, it will be. Let's go. Buddha's Small Palm. It seems like a fairly rapid playthrough. Obviously, whether it'll actually take 4 hours, I don't know. I won't be 100%ing it, but I will be solving puzzles like this move for the first time. So it could be longer, could be a little bit quicker. Who knows? Let's boost luck. I could do some HP drops if we're gonna finish this. And boosting block, to be honest. I think this game is great for if you're in like the back of a car or if you're on an airplane, because the game is so inexpensive and it can really distract you for like quite a long period of time. It's exactly what you want if you're in like the back of a car or a plane. Yeah, in terms of Final Fantasy 14, oh food, nice. Look, coming into play. I've played a little bit of Final Fantasy 14 online. I think I just came to it really late in terms of, hang on, my PlayStation controller being a little bit laggy. Oh, my controller is being super laggy. This is going to be a pain. Windows 10 and Bluetooth. That's the real boss. But yeah, I played a little bit of the MMO here and there. I probably maybe done like 40 hours in the game, but I never really got like super into it or anything like that. I think the story and music is awesome, and I kind of want to get into it. I just feel that like, oh no, Baboon's the worst move. Oh well. It could come in handy now that I've got a full deck. But yeah, I just never got into it. I think everyone kind of has like a couple big MMOs in them until they kind of get sick of those. For me, that was Guild Wars 1 and Star Wars: The Old Republic. I did loads and loads of work, loads of time into the original Guild Wars, and quite a lot into Star Wars: The Old Republic as well. I was in when I was playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, I was in one of those guilds where we were trying to be, you know, the first to clear the raid. So that was obviously very, very intense, and we did do it. We did. We never won, like in one of the main raids, but we were the first to clear a world boss, one of the very first ones on Belsavis, and that was a ton of fun. But like with MMOs, they're kind of exhausting, and I think modern MMOs in particular feel more like chores. Like it's like a second job. Not really being. Hang on. Let me work this out. Delete Baboon, yes. Nice. Yeah, there's just a lot of like modern MMOs. They kind of be like quite, feels like a bit like you're playing a chore. So I haven't really been into an MMO in years. Oh fuck. That was for me cussing MMOs. Yeah, I think there's definitely been some interesting announcements. What's the Ashes of Creation? I think that's a really interesting MMO, and I'm keen to give that a shot. But there hasn't really been anything that really kind of piqued my interest. Yeah, when I do MMOs, my playstyle is definitely, I tend to play the tank. That tends to be what I tend to be. Tank and healing. Oh god damn, I hate the Baboon. I'm stuck with it now. Yeah, it's always the main tank in the big raids. Particularly in Star Wars: The Old Republic. In Guild Wars, I did a lot of like mixed roles. I pretty much just like whatever the guild needs me to do, I'll just do. So I had a healer, I had a tank, I had an interrupter, which I think is such a cool role in MMOs, and it's kind of weird to me that it's not really taken off as a role as much as, you know, the triad of like tank, healer, DPS, because it's kind of weapon damage, pickup range. I feel that the interrupter role in MMOs is so underutilized as a way to like interrupt bosses, interrupt different moves, and it can be it's a really high skill role for the team. Again, really mixed cards this time. Let's check it there. Yeah, I always loved being the interrupting ranger, where an interrupter would fire an arrow so quickly it would interrupt the boss's move as they're casting. Let's boost movement speed. Again, chase down, I think. Yeah, interrupting was definitely an art. I enjoy it when MMOs have the higher skill level. That can also lead to frustration with guildmates. I was never like the person in the guild who would get like outwardly mad and call people names and stuff. I was never that kind of person. I was more just, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. That's my attitude in MMOs. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed that you can't stand outside of the flames even though it's clearly labeled. Yeah, MMOs definitely introduce you to a wide variety of players, shall we say. Particularly as someone who came from like shooters and high-level esports, when I finally did pick up MMOs, it was definitely an experience to note how vast different skill levels could be between individuals, and the difference in personalities that you find in shooters versus MMOs. Shooters are definitely like way more intense players, and MMO is obviously way more casual, as you kind of expect. But it is nice to experience two wildly different communities, because shooters are just so ultra competitive, particularly doing like Counter-Strike like I was. And MMOs were a nice break. Let me continue rolling up my sleeves. Hold on, I keep falling down. This is a game that needs rolled up sleeves. Oh, I've not been in this area. I'm not gonna make it out here. No. Oh well. Not had the right drop combinations. Let's see what I can upgrade. Do boost my pickup range. I was gonna say for rings, like I'm playing Sonic. I had considered playing Sonic on stream, probably Sonic Frontiers or something like that. I thought that was such a surprising game because it looked. Remember like the IGN preview? It looked, oh my, it looked so bad, and people were memeing all over it, and Sonic Team took it like champs, you know, because they clearly like they had confidence. It's just that the IGN preview was just so bad. I believe it was like an old build as well. Really bad marketing. When the game came out, it absolutely popped off because it was awesome, and the music was absolutely banging, particularly like the boss themes. It did those so insanely well, to the point where I'm listening to them still, like fairly often. And it's, well, the game came out 2 years ago. What an achievement! I haven't played the new Sonic Generations. Is it Sonic Times Shadow? Let's boost HP. Yeah, I haven't picked that up. I've heard really positive things about that as well. I saw Korone playing it, obviously being the Sega ambassador, and she genuinely seems to be having fun with it. So and like, if Korone doesn't enjoy something, it tends to be like pretty obvious. That's why she doesn't do a ton of sponsored stuff. And it's also one of the reasons why I like her. Just if you don't like it, well, she's gonna struggle to pretend otherwise. There's also another game. Was it Tales of Converia, something like that? It's a free-to-play strategy game with like pixel art. I think it looks really good. The only thing that makes me like not want to play on stream is the fact that it's gacha. Free-to-play gacha is just, if people enjoy it, cool. I've just had my fill. You know, like I just don't want to do that. And again, it's this whole idea of like kind of pay to win and other stuff. The last kind of gacha game I really did was Genshin. And I was actually really impressed by Genshin. I thought that would be like mobile trash. But no, Genshin was awesome. I think I played up to, was it update 2.1? So I played from launch until then. So I definitely played for a long time. I had some good characters as well. And I thought that their gacha system was pretty decent. At least until you decided to try and do the, was it the Abyss? Those are kind of the like enemy rush type ones. Then it really did kind of feel like money sink. Like if you want to succeed and be one of the top scorers, then you gotta like drop cash. But I was definitely a player who tried to reach the end of, I'm gonna call it the Abyss, I don't know whether it is the Abyss. He tried to reach it with free to play. But I did have such a good time with Genshin. I think I maybe spent like $20 on it. Just because I really did have like quite a large number of hours and I was enjoying it. Oh, look, 7? Take that. Yeah, it's just not like I'm like fully against gacha. I've done my time. I might check the game out off stream and see how it makes me feel, because I enjoyed those kind of games a lot. Just beat Block Chance. Like I recently finished off stream Triangle Strategy, and earlier in the year I finished Tactics Ogre. What should I boost? Let's probably get like the full combo in. The Final Tactics Ogre was really good, and I feel Triangle Strategy is definitely like the modern equivalent of that. If you find Tactics Ogre a little bit too old to play, which is totally fine, I felt that as I was playing it, but it is a really good game. It's just the end. The end is like a really long kind of like boss rush, and that was definitely a bit of a killer on the enjoyment factor. But I'd really recommend it, and you can buy it on sale pretty often. Same with Triangle Strategy. I think that's a really good buy. I think you do have to be a little bit wary that you're going to be... The game takes like quite a few hours to pick up. So if you're playing Triangle Strategy, just know that you're going to be a few hours into the game until like you feel it's really picking up. So you got to give it time and patience. But I realize that's a bit of a Starfield meme where people are like, hey, the game's good after 100 hours. I was like, well, don't really want to play. Don't really want to have a bad experience for 100 hours to eventually, potentially, maybe have a good one at hour 100. That math ain't mathing to me, but I actually did try Starfield, and I did the old Steam refund. I just couldn't get into it. I thought it was really sloppy for what it was, and really dated as well. And I'm not a Bethesda fanboy either. I played Skyrim and thought it was just okay. Let's say I didn't have a really fun experience with Skyrim, but it always felt like I was fighting the systems a lot. And obviously you got a lot of bugs. It's Bethesda, so... It just kind of feel like Bethesda makes the same game, just with a different skin. It's just like people obviously clearly enjoy that. It's just not what I'm looking for. I didn't play Oblivion. I gave it a go and I just couldn't get into it. Oh, nice. I have like replayed Skyrim a few times, but it's frustrating that to get the best out of it today, you have to do like a lot of mods, and a lot of the mods are like behind paywalls or other bits and pieces, which is fine. Like clearly, like people have put a lot of work into the mods, and you know they want to get something out of it. It just kind of means it sucks for like a normal average player who doesn't want to play it. Who doesn't want to play Skyrim 24/7? You know, there's just a huge barrier to giving like all the mods set up and having the experience. I believe there's a group of people remaking Skyrim, or is it Oblivion, in like Unreal. It does look amazing. Questionable as to whether it'll survive legal ramifications should it come to like formal launch. I always wonder when people are doing projects like that. Obviously they do it because they love the game, but like the time investment into it must be insane. I kind of wonder like how they fund that, and you know, what do they get out of it other than just like doing the mod. Not that they need more out of it than just the mod, but you know, if you're putting like that many hours in, you definitely kind of want something out of it. I imagine for a lot of people it's like job opportunity maybe. Wow, these people are bulletproof. Let's boost dodge chance. The goal is finish the game. Yeah, I never really played Dragon Age, and that was really popular as well. My first Dragon Age was Inquisition, which I thought was like just okay. I didn't think it was amazing. I heard Veilguard is absolutely atrocious though. Definitely from the gameplay and clips. Definitely that seems like an astute assessment of the game. Right. Nothing wrong if you enjoy it. I know like some people have like rated it really highly, which is awesome. I think it's always good. Oh, I can pick up the axe. It's axing time. It should be super powerful. It doesn't seem super powerful. Let's boost the luck. Thanks, some more HP. That guy throwing grenades in the subway is a choice. What can I boost? Yeah, we're getting powered up now. Need to do some kiting. Oh, I mistimed that. to survive in this level for 20 minutes. Damn. Let's boost my movement speed. I feel I need to run away for a little bit and recover HP. Like, going into the big groups is fun. It just takes a lot of HP out of me. Pick up range. Yeah, the Game Awards were announced. Well, the nominees were announced this week. Definitely like some controversy here and there. I'm glad that at least Black Myth Wukong wasn't completely snubbed. Like, I really enjoyed Black Myth Wukong. I thought it was awesome. Oh, I have to go over here. Am I gonna make it? I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm looking for the shotgun. Let's see if this can save me. I'm desperate for HP. Run away. Run away. Rely on my HP regen. Try and reclaim any cash. I could be being a little bit too bold here. We'll see. I think I got away with it. Let's boost regen. I think that's probably going to be my best bet since I'm in a runaway phase. Yeah, my goal is to finish the game, so it's survival tactics. I was so tempted to just run into the big group, but not a good idea. Trying to get to that case. There we go. Hopefully some HP. Horrific. Could have been worse. Oh, I'm gonna get stuck here. Money? Cash money? Trying to like desperately get HP and I've got nowhere to go. Kind of just duck and roll. Oh, is it duck and weave? Duck and weave. This is where we're at now. I'm trying to rely on my luck to get some decent drops, but it's not happening. I don't think I'm gonna find another HP room either. Pickup range? Yeah, that does make a difference. Here we go, here we go. Nice. Yeah, the status damage really does pay off if you invest in it. Wow, that girl with the bat is up as nails. Oh, she takes a ton, an absolute ton of damage. New case, let's see. Not too bad. Yeah, I suppose another thing with the Game Awards was the Elden Ring DLC being like Game of the Year. It's like, not too confident on that one. It kind of gets into the situation of like what you had, like Witcher 3, Blood and Wine, you had Cyberpunk, you know, but like those are also kind of valid, but they didn't have that chance. So it's kind of like, what are we doing here? Yeah, I am glad Black Myth: Wukong got some recognition in spite of all of the essentially coordinated gaming journalism, like, hey, we don't like this, therefore you can't like this. Which is just really stupid. Because it was just a good game. It doesn't really matter that it was made in China or mistranslated or intentionally mistranslated comments were interpreted a certain way. I feel it's just a good game. And that's what the game should be judged on. I don't know. Call me crazy. Yeah, I was really surprised by Black Myth: Wukong. I kind of thought it would be just trash, and I ended up having an amazing time playing it. It's definitely my favorite type of quote-unquote Dark Souls game, where it's more kind of boss rush stuff. It's like the standard Dark Souls formula where you know, the environment is also like a big part of the kind of adventure. I kind of can't be bothered with that method of storytelling and like gameplay. I much prefer the Black Myth: Wukong. Here's a boss, here's a boss, here's a boss, here's a boss. Because, like, you know, the reason I'm playing the Dark Souls game is for the boss. I'm not really playing for much of the other stuff, to be honest. I think they're doing DLC for Black Myth: Wukong as well, which I think would be really fun. I'm interested to what their next mainline game would be. The thing that really blew me away with Black Myth: Wukong was also that is Unreal Engine 5, and the game that people say like next generation, that for me was a next generation game. That is like the future of gaming, like stuff looking so amazing. I was absolutely blown away by Black Myth: Wukong. It's like looking at, because obviously it's based in like the mountains and that sort of stuff. It's like looking at like 4K nature photography in places. It was absolutely insane. I'm really looking forward to like seeing more of that in the future. I think obviously it's still going to be few and sparse between I think in like 10 years it'll kind of be like the norm. But by then you'll probably be on like Unreal 6 or whatever. Let's keep boosting regen. I am nearly at the end. We can get some more HP. Stack up for the boss fight. But in fairness, the boss fights in this have been like pretty easy. Like I've cleared them on the first go each time. Boost. Yeah, I think there could be more to the bosses in this game, but it's also kind of like you're fighting the bosses after you've survived for like 20 minutes. You know, you tend to be low on resources, and it's definitely a long session. Oh, nice. It's time to break through. Oh, that cost me a lot. Oh, they're really coming for me now that we're reaching the end. Try and build some distance again. I've not had much luck in this round. Normally I'd have like a HP drop or something, but... I kind of got screwed there. They didn't pick up on the door. HP? Yes. It's a shame the wall run doesn't continue to expire your recharge timer. Yeah, using the wall runs, something I've really not done, but I'm starting to see the power. Dodge. Oh, boss time? Oh, it's the guy from the intro screen. I don't really know what his powers seem to be. just seems to be following me menacingly. As I run around trying to pick up cash. As he's spinning around, I'll just take out his lackeys. When you're hitting him with the brush. Oh, and they throw like random barrels? Okay. Oh, I think we can say this one's in the bag. Yeah, this guy's not posing a threat at all. I think he's about to run out of HP. Oh, final run. It's my time as Jackie Chan coming to an end. I think that's it. My shotgun did a ton of damage. That was pretty close in places. Is that the end? Let's have a look. Let's do some upgrades. Have I finished the game? What is this? Oh, I see. Now cause it's stun. Okay. Yeah, I never got the pole thing. Because I haven't chased the crazy man enough times. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I didn't know you could grab the bouncy things. You can. Oh, okay, so you have to get like 5,000 kills. Oh, okay. Have they finished the game? But, oh, what did I press? Oh, did he just take me to the... I pressed something that took me to the tutorial. I'll press Y. High dynamic game speed. Okay, so the game speed is faster. Okay, that's more interesting. And I can now do master. Alright, okay, let's take master and let's do the supermarket. We've got loads of time left. I didn't think I'd beat the game so quickly. But now let's do a higher difficulty mode, higher speed. It should be... Oh wow, this is way faster. Yeah, this is way more fun. It'd be funny if the music was faster. I wonder if there's a 2x speed. There's no way you go back to normal speed after this. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Wow, it makes combos. It makes combos hit like a freight train because it just happens so quickly. So you cannot tell move 1 from 2. Let's boost luck. It's funner when like random stuff drops. It's like food. Nom 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 nom. Let's do uppercut. Go back to basics. Wow, the moves like pop off so quick. Let's boost damage. I do hope there's a 2x speed. Helicopter kick. One of my favorite moves. And it'll give us like some visual feedback. Let's boost the movement speed since we're already going quick. I'll probably do one run at this, and then I might switch to Rogue Trader. That's something I've been playing a lot. I was not confident about streaming it, but since I've got so much extra time, I might as well give it a go. Because I've been really enjoying the game, so... Damn, this is fast. Let's pick up the ostrich. That's how you know a fish is fresh when it makes that sound. You could almost have the speed as just like the natural normal speed. You see, even this level's 15 minutes, you know, versus the final boss, which was 20. So, yeah, they don't put a ton of difficulty in. Particularly if you play, like, fairly wise, like I was doing, where I was, like, kiting to get HP and stuff. Which is lame, but, I did want to finish the game, so... Yeah, Mantis Kicker might as well just fill out the combos. Yeah, playing at this higher speed actually makes it more fun. Yeah, it definitely brings the... I think when you first play the game, it feels fast. But now that I get to experience this legitimately feels fast. Let's replace this. The dog's squeaky toy. Let's boost XP gain. What have I got? Ostrich? Let's boost luck. Probably gonna die, but I am being way less cautious. This is just for fun. Playing at high speed. Oh, I fucked that up. Dude. Wow, I can just body people. Yeah, that's probably a good fit. Let's boost toughness. I'll block Janso. What do I have? Whirlwind? Just kick the bucket in his face and immediately knock him out. Let's be crit. It's literally a one-man army now. I'm surprised the swordfish doesn't cause bleeding, to be honest. This is a slash weapon, clearly. I think we should give Rogue Trader a go. I honestly did not think I would finish this so quickly. Let me switch the games over. Give me a moment. Hopefully you don't hear my other music. I have to turn my controller off first. Hold on. And I should probably switch this stream title. Give me a second. Let me also update the go live notification. I should also change the game. There we go. Hopefully that'll be a proper switch. Oh, I also need to fix OBS. Give me one moment. Switch game to Chotto matte kudasai. If I there's a there we go. That should be working. Let me check the Twitch stream. Give me a second. Nice. I will be back in one moment. Hold on. I am back. Yeah, I did not expect to finish the Jackie Chan game so quickly. Especially after last night, because I kind of looking at the game. Yeah, because it took me. Let me get my. There we go. How's Twitch sound? Nice. If it needs to be louder, just let me know. Wow, I do not know how to summarize this game so far. I am Lord Captain. Uh, I don't know
We are
Warhammer.
bound by the blood of martyrs.
Let me just move my mic up a little bit. Yeah, I don't know Warhammer at all. But Owlcat is one of my favorite developers. And so this game was on sale. And I was like, you know what? Let's give this a go. And I think I've maybe done like 16 hours already. And I bought it at the weekend. And I'm having a great time with it. It's been really fun. I'm really surprised that I started to enjoy this game so much because I was so hesitant in picking it up. Because I know that Warhammer is such a big universe and there's so much detail and got a really big fan base. And because I really didn't know much about it, I was really skeptical as to whether I'd enjoy it and whether it'd be fun. So what have I got to do? Oh, so she's on the bridge now. I need to go to... It sounds like... Yes, that's done. I think I'm done for this area. Oh, note from the bridge cache. Cache on the old bridge. Oh, so it's a room. Okay.
Know your duty.
It's stupid on my end to unlock that quest as I'm about to leave the planet. Yeah. It's pretty interesting that I've switched to this game and I'm now going to leave the planet and kind of do some other stuff. And it's the first time you kind of get like real freedom. What is the Martyr's Endurance? Oh, that's the bar. This is the dock and this is where I have to go back to my ship. Yeah, the combat is kind of brutal. But it's actually really fun to see when like you queue it up and your tank like absolutely wipes out like 5 people at once.
Let the faith guide my path.
My favorite character so far has been Argenta, who is this lady. I think she's really cool. If I can romance her, I will. But because I'm playing as a female, I don't know if I can. I wish I could. I'm going hard on all the dialogue options to make it a reality. Whether it is or not, we'll find out. Her story is cool because she's part of this like sisterhood of protect the Guardians, and when she was on her way to like her assignment, her mission, she got lost in space for 20 years, and now she's kind of like returned and joined my crew. I want to speak to... Oh, I need to speak to 2 people. Zoom out. And I'll speak to Idira. Does she have anything interesting? I have learned there are caches left by Theodora somewhere on Dragonos and Kia Gamma. Do you know anything about this?
Me? Not a clue, Lord Captain. I don't know who Lady Theodora would have told about a thing like that, but it definitely wasn't me. Why would you whisper that to me now? Why?
She has psychic powers, and psychic powers in this universe come from the void. And the void is like chaos. And through the chaos she hears whispers and other kind of like metaphysical stuff.
Lord Captain, I don't know anything about caches or Lady Theodora's secrets, but the voices have just reminded me about something. I was once given the chance to try some real wine. Lady Theodora gave me some. Not just any old synthetic booze, but her favorite plonk. She always drank it in her palace. It was golden in color, and its name was Flame of Purity.
Sounds nice.
A silly name. But the flavor was so intense and like nothing I'd ever tasted before or since. Apologies. It's probably not important, but I don't know anything more than that.
Strong emotion over booze.
It was just my nerves playing up. Something about our little saint doesn't sit right with me, and I trust my gut. Oh sure, she seems straight as an arrow and as predictable as a hangover after drinking. But when I look at her, something about her makes my brain itch.
Yeah, so that's my favorite character, Argenta, where she's kind of like not
After that
confident.
conversation, I tried to listen to what was being said about her. Beyond the door. What I heard was strange. Blood in her past, twilight in her present, and something like a star leading her. But where is it leading her? I saw several roads, and all of them frightened me.
Yeah, Argenta's mission is she's kind of had like this vision to like one of the saints of her order, like 1,000 years ago. She perished on like a ship and it crash landed or something. And she has some special armor or something. And Argenta had this vision of where it was. And when she went there, she was ambushed. And then that's how she ended up on this ship. And what does it all mean?
If I knew, I would have told you. Hearing things clearly requires cooperation from the other person, you know. But that cobra just hisses and spits its venom at me. I don't trust her one bit.
Maybe we should warn her.
Oh yeah, you go ahead and tell her the wicked Psyker has divined something about her. She'll be so pleased and grateful, and of course she'll listen to what you have to say. No, that would be pointless. And anyway, I'm not even sure what it all means. Maybe the danger is to her? Or maybe the danger's coming from her.
Interesting. Huh. It's nice that these two characters are so vile to one another, but there's that hint of concern. That's cool.
Of course.
That was well worth. Oh, and this is Jay, like
Allow me to thank you again for helping
an
me with the
illegal
cargo of
smuggler.
Sheri. I am sure the Ashmags who squirreled away my goods won't give up so easily, and I'll hear more about their scheming yet. Let's strike a deal, Shireen. I will watch your back if you do me a favor and watch mine. Well, enough jokes. Is there something you wanted?
There was some business you wanted to discuss.
Oh, Shireen, I did manage to spark your interest. Allow me to invite you to a more private place.
A cool sword. The flickering light of dozens of candles play across Jay's face, making her small smile appear even more mysterious. Shireen, I should not do her accent. The Exalted One himself brought us together. The day you crossed Vladaim's threshold, he led us to the cargo and gave us his blessing for its return. You know what people on my world say when such a thing happens? What's gained is to be shared with your neighbor. As she points to the containers, one contains a polished Alderi rifle, or an ancient alien race, a rare model, and the other holds an ornate swords. And she's sharing. Oh, cool. What she's picked up. Please accept these humble gifts of our wildly successful. Okay, I kind of need that. I needed a new sniper rifle. So I need to unlock lasguns for me. Oh, and then I need someone to pick up the Rokari cargo. Let's try the. I've been playing a pretty ardent character, where I believe in the Emperor. So I'm gonna hit with yet more Xeno heresy. You have some nerve trying to peddle this for the true servant of the Emperor. She responds, "You're free to do whatever you like with my gift, Shireen. If you so desire, you can have them ejected through an airlock or given away to the needy." She strives to affect a nonchalant expression, but I've wrong-footed her. After a brief pause, she awkwardly continues. So, the matter I want to discuss with you is related to my business. You know that I sell Xeno artifacts, illegal alien artifacts, to interested Imperial subjects, and Imperial trinkets to Xenos. Business is going well. My network runs even without my participation. But when it comes to expansion, well, that is where I hit a wall. Rivals envy my success. She throws up her hands. Falco especially. I am certain the theft of the cargo was his doing, but I can never predict what that Ashmag will do next. And while Imperium's authority may be fragmented in the expanse, it could crack down on people of my profession at the moment. What do I want to say? Yeah, I'm kind of hesitant to lean into using the alien tech because it is heresy. Let's play it cool. Go on. If the rogue trader, me, put in a good word for me with the servants of the Adeptus Administratum, I could become an official trade representative of the Imperium. Just imagine it. A little scrap of paper will offer me my agent's protection against Ashmag schemes, far better than any refractor field. Even the Inquisition will have to think twice before they mess with me, because I'll be a representative of the law in my own right. The best part of all of this is it will cost you precisely nothing, Shireen. All you have to do is stop by the Administratum Palace and obtain a certificate from the Master of Seals. My informants tell me that the palace is located on Darganos, your capital world. See how everything is so wonderfully aligned, and of course I will pay you in kind. How do I benefit from your gaining official status? Besides being in receipt of my eternal gratitude, Shireen. She raises a playful brow. Wouldn't it be beneficial to have someone in your retinue with the weight of authority behind them rather than just another pawn? One slip of paper and I'll be able to extend my network systems far beyond footfall. My agents will be your eyes and ears throughout the expanse. Let's play the game. Let's lean into this. I want to experience the story. Ideally, with my character, I'd be like, I would never allow your ilk. But let's play along. So I do want to kind of see what this is. That sounds simple enough. I will help you. Exalted one, bless you, Shireen. I couldn't find a better business partner in all the expanse. She ponders for a moment, then graces us with a smile. Friendship is a gift from the Exalted One, and we must cherish it. And you'll have no complaints about our friendship, Shireen. I may not be a trade representative of the Imperium just yet, but I can still help you with whatever you need. You must have some faction in mind you wish to establish relationship with. The Severe Drusians? They're the aggressive aliens, right? Oh no, they're the... some human religion people. The hot-headed pirates of Kaspelika? I think I've already met them. You merely need to use the right words like a key for a lock, and people will open their hearts to you. Or their wallets. I will arrange everything you merely have to ask. Drusians? Okay, so my faction relations have improved with them. I will humbly wait until you steer your vessel towards Darganos, with Mercatum Tabula Officiali. It almost sounds as majestic as the warrant of trade. So... I picked up some cool stuff. Let's... Lots of the Master of Seals. I think... I need to... What do I need to do? Yeah, so Janus is my agricultural planet, which is roughly... We're fairly confident it's safe. So we're going to do Agonus, I believe. It's too bad I leveled up fairly recently. Let's complete some additional conversations with Jay.
May the Exalted One protect you. Have you grown bored without our little talk, Shireen?
You don't look like a typical smuggler.
No truer words have ever been said. I'm far more exciting than some small-time peddlers from Footfall. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Jai Amira Fatqin Tamiri Ash Ifrit, the 12th daughter of the Lord of Ifrit, a distant world at the fringes of the Imperium. The youngest child is destined to become a bargaining chip in the family's political games. But I was unwilling to accept such a fate, and wanted to choose what to become and which path to follow. When I learned the Exalted One watches over hundreds of other worlds amidst distant stars, I understood there was an entire world of opportunities beyond Ifrit. All I had to do was break the familial bonds tying me down and escape the planet. Which I did a long time ago.
And why did you choose to come to the Coronis Expanse?
The Coronis Expanse. A gorgeous name, isn't it? But this backwater wasn't my original destination when I escaped, Sherin. Oh no, it was the rumors of incredible freedom that brought me to the Coronis Expanse. Freedom that is generously bestowed upon everyone who can survive in these parts. All doors are open here. You can become a saint, a mogul, a kingmaker, or anyone you like, really. Here, hard work pays off, unless you're used to lying by the roadside and complaining instead of toiling for the good of your soul, glory, wallet, or whatever floats your boat. I'm used to working hard, and so I found my blessing.
How did you escape from Ifrit?
I convinced my father I personally wished to oversee the inspection of imported goods. I had to get experience so I wouldn't bring shame on our family, didn't I? I made friends with traders, missionaries, and soldiers at the port. I listened to their stories, studied the charts, learned what documents I had to forge to escape the planet. A kind word here, a shiny coin there. And here I am, in the iron belly of a ship, braving the void in search of a new life.
Judging by your implants, you've had quite a few close shaves over the years.
Consider it a mark of my trade. This year, Xenos. Dumb-headed orcs. Who knew that we weren't the only ones to get tempted by the wreck of that raider? As for this treasure, I received it as a reward for a life that had been just a little too good. I was in a hurry to get to the Adeptus Amasacus after the Exalted One blessed me with immense wealth. I was 2 backstreets away from the den when a pathetic Ashmag attacked me, envious of somebody else's fortune. I learned my lesson and started taking the longer way around. Except I haven't had any big windfalls since. All relationships are based on mutual trust. That goes for business too.
I've seen enough of the shiny wrapping of the Coronis Expanse. Tell me about its dark side.
The dark side is the real Coronis Expanse, if you ask me. But what do you want to know about it, Sherin?
How do they do things on Footfall? A big space station.
Drink with criminals. Rogue traders strike deals with the Casbalica, and dozens of ships stop off for a welcome break from a long voyage. Is there a more beautiful place in the entire Imperium? The Emperor is merciful to the meek and the powerful alike. There's a job for everyone as long as they have a head on their shoulders. And if you feel like talking to him in person, the statue of the Exalted One can be seen from any asteroid. You can pray to your heart's content.
Tell me about the Casbalica mission.
An ancient crime cartel that originated with the first settlers of the Calixis sector. It is run by shadowy clans with robber barons at the helm. Cross their path and you risk making enemies all over the Coronis Expanse. Or every third person on Footfall is a Casbalican. But that doesn't mean all that rotten filth is acting together. I've been set up more than once just so some Casbalican can get one over on his rivals. And yet, the Casbalica is generous to its customers, if you can afford it. Anything can be obtained, organized, and transported for the right price. The customer is always right, unless they happen to be a rat. In which case...
Persuasion test succeeded. Scum, rotten filth, rats. It's almost as if Jay's mask briefly slipped, and she started sharing words that have no place in the vocabulary of someone from the upper strata of the Imperium. Kind of suggesting that she's got a darker, less prominent birth than she's making out to be, maybe? Are you one of the Kasbalika's robber barons?
What gave you such an outrageous idea? Was it my immaculate garment? My gorgeous jewelry? Do not worry, Shireen. I will let you know once I become a baroness, should the Exalted One will it. Just imagine the strong and fruitful alliance that could be forged between a rogue trader and the mastermind of the Kasbalika.
How did you become a Kasbalikan agent?
It's not hard to do on Footfall. I spent a year working for good old Christo. He was a brave soldier who gave up the ghost in a scuffle with orcs, and then took over his business. Having a good head on your shoulders and keeping the Exalted One in your heart helps to establish new contacts quickly. Eventually, I gathered together a group of honest and loyal people, and it only took a few successful contracts for the Kasbalika to take notice. I quickly settled on Footfall and started dispensing my wisdom to my protégés and subordinates. I lost the taste for getting my hands dirty.
Tell me about the coal trade. The coal trade is the illegal sale of alien technology, which is a heresy.
It really is simple, Shireen. The Kasbalika runs the Imperium's black market, offering special goods to those who can afford their services. Yes, I am talking about Xeno artifacts too. Alien weapons, technology, sometimes even certain kinds of living creatures. Unlike the rogue traders whose sacred warrants make them immune even from the laws of the Exalted One, Kasbalikan agents are used to hiding and covering their tracks. Nobody wants to draw unwanted attention, no matter who might take an interest. Especially now that the Coronis Expanse has a warrior of the Golden Throne as its watchman. Why not? The decision is yours, Shireen.
Did you know Theodora von Valancius, my predecessor?
It is difficult not to be aware of the powers that be, especially ones like Lord Captain Theodora. But we never met personally, as the difference between our positions was far too great. Theodora was a mighty ruler, the center of her own universe, and I, a pathetic commoner, was nothing next to her. My trade means knowing the right people and non-people. Having the right
hey, Despair, how's it going?
and making sure the precious goods find their way into the hands of my no less precious customers. My wisdom includes the knowledge of the enemies of humankind, be they Xenos or the lowest scum in the Imperium, as well as the latest knowledge about how much they charge for any particular curio at the Footfall market. Not even the most cunning Aji will deceive you as long as I am with you, Shireen. I promise you that. Whatever I have can be yours too, if your unfathomable wealth isn't enough for you already, I mean.
It's going okay. I'm recovering from watching Alien Stage the first time. I'm assuming that's a pretty nasty horror show. Yeah, not too bad. I finished the Jackie Chan game, and so I decided to switch something I've been playing off stream, so... Do you do business with the enemies of humanity?
It has been known to happen. After years of dealing with Xenos, I've learned their customs, and even got a grasp of their language. Except they cringe whenever I start speaking. Arrogant sods. They dislike even our voices, but they never turn away our valuables. Then again, I'm used to seeing sour faces. In this trade, the easily offended go out of business.
Perhaps your knowledge will serve the Von Valancius Protectorate.
I have no doubt you will have to deal with Xenos sooner or later. When that time comes, Shireen, you will thank the Exalted One for sending me to stand at your side.
No, the Alien Stage is a very, very short, doomed Korean musical anime. Wow. The whole thing is like 35 minutes. How did you even come across that? Was that like recommended? Or like, how do you find that stuff? You have many talents.
Thank you, Shireen. Being able to read and write is chief among them. You may not be aware, but this science is beyond the abilities of billions of the Imperium subjects. And yet they happily keep drudging along in their factories, fundi, and assembly lines. Me? I didn't escape Ifrit to consign myself to such misery. It was literacy that paved my path to copied orders, forged signatures, counterfeited papers. The wonderful things that make the wheels of bureaucracy turn in the right direction.
Oh, everyone was crying on Twitter. It's all on YouTube. Officially. That's nice. I like it when they do that. The Pokemon channel is pretty good at doing that as well. Post it in the Discord. I'll take a look at it. Are you really that rich?
Compared to the rabble on Footfall, perhaps. Compared to you. Be it power or money, I still have a long way to go. I could purchase one of Footfall's asteroids, but not a planet. I could subjugate a few gangs from the shady districts, but not Vladaya. And so the answer to your question is no. I do not consider myself rich. I am not rich enough.
That's definitely an ambition, I suppose. You could be sitting back, reaping the fruits of your own work. So why have you chosen to embrace the vicissitudes of life aboard a void ship? I'll tell you what, if you want to broaden your vocabulary, this is the game. I've come across a few words where, even though I have a literature degree, where I'm like, what does that mean?
You're fun to talk. I grew tired of scribing endless contracts and agreements neatly tucked away on Footfall. Well, I did that for how many years? But here, among the stars, you are always balanced on a knife edge. Nothing thrills me more than the tension of a warp jump, or the danger that lurks around every corner on a planet. Footfall was beginning to make me fat and stupid, Shireen. I do not want that.
Awareness test succeeded. Jay speaks measuredly with just the right amount of laziness in her voice, but her performance could not conceal the slight tremble in her voice. Whatever Jay is afraid of, that is what drove her off Footfall. Interesting. I know that she was afraid of the Baron. I'm going to use the word Baron, the wrong term. It don't fucking matter. I know that she was afraid, then she was definitely coming close to being killed. Interesting to see how her story develops. What about your gang that stayed back on Footfall? Do you trust them?
Do I trust the Trickster twins? By the Exalted One, no. The underhanded rogues of Footfall came up with that name for a reason. The tricks of those frenzied Ashmags are all about things far more intriguing than the honest and law-abiding subjects of the Imperium can imagine.
The mention of fellow coal traders makes Jay's eyes shine a bit brighter than usual. Trust is fond of them, but like trust is a complicated subject for smugglers, which is fair.
On the other hand, this is why I am keeping them close. Kor and Tora know who lifted them out of the cesspit proudly called the Shadow Quarters, and who has been feeding that ravenous beast their insatiable lust for lucre. No, they are not going to betray me if only because they know I am now a part of your entourage, Shireen. They're not going to let the biggest pie in the Imperium pass them by without trying to get a slice for themselves.
Tell me the Xenos of the Coronos Expanse.
Vicious, cruel, dangerous beasts. Humans hold little interest for Xenos. We are entertainment for them, a means to keep boredom at bay. A commodity. But some of them contact us once in a while using their own people. Do not deceive yourself by thinking you are safe because there are no Xenos in sight. Those Agi are as cunning as they are ruthless. They cleverly pull at the strings of spies and traitors, subjugate those who do not fall for the promised reward, transform the ones who resist their promises into soulless puppets. The Emperor watches over me, and that is why I still haven't succumbed to the fate of many of my associates who have lost their lives to the stringy scoundrels.
Oh, I've got a raid. Hello, raiding people. I set it up so that when people chat for the first time, I get sound notifications, and I just got bombarded. Oh, hey, thank you for the raid, Hikaru-kun. Thank you for the follow as well. I checked you out fairly recently. What a cute avatar. Well, thank you. You seem nice. Hello, Winter Cherry. New streamer. Yeah. Hello. This is such a strange game to be raided on, because like I know next to nothing about Warhammer, It's a super dense RPG. So thank you for coming in and dropping it. Yeah, thank you.
I think we've said all there is to say on this topic.
This is the most viewers I've ever had by like 10x. I wish I was in combat. Instead, we're in like a massively nerdy RPG. You're telling me tales about your colorful past, Jay, but I feel not all of the stories are true.
Listen, Shireen, the giver of happiness and the dearest of my friends. I am who I am. A cold trader, a Casbalican agent, and your partner. We each have a past, and that past is sealed. I'm not prying into your soul, am I? Well, have
Thank
pity
you for the
on
follow.
mine. It has already been gnawed at by the Aji. And if you don't like the sound of that, we'll just go our separate ways. Deal?
What's this game about? Bro, if I could tell you, I'd know way more about what's happening in this story than I currently do. The game is basically... one of my family members dies and I inherit their fortune and their ship, and now I represent the family. And so I go across the universe trying to like make my dynasty more powerful. That's kind of where I'm at because I don't know Warhammer at all. The good thing about this game is that it gives you, when you hover over stuff, it can tell you more details. So I've been using that a lot because I really don't know much. But yeah, no, hey, thank you for the raid. Thank you for coming, Hikaru-kun. Send me a DM if you want to do a collab or something in the future.
All relationships are based on mutual trust. That goes for business too.
Okay.
Oh, I have no doubt you will.
I'll actually do some combat now. So I believe I can now go into wider space. Yeah, and Despair was saying he's just been getting to Warhammer lore, and there's so much. There is unfathomable amount of detail in the Warhammer universe, and it's very dense, and it's kind of like, where do I start? And so I decided there is no good place to start. The best thing to do is just play a game. And because this was on sale and it's from a developer I trusted, I decided, yeah, sure, I'll give this a go. How do I chart new routes? You can still get there by spending points. Okay. Oh, what is all of this? Is this side quest? Don't tell me this huge map is filled with all of this extra stuff. If that's so, that's awesome. Let's go to this tomb. I did hear in the Steam reviews that this game is like over 100 hours worth of content, and I'm like 10 hours in. Pirates? Well, we gotta go and fight the pirates. Let's see if I get my ass beat. Hey, thank you for the follow. Last Christmas 0. That's a good name.
I lift up my voice in prayer for this vessel and its hollowed guns.
My ass might get beat with this. This is a lot of ships. And I've done space combat once. Yeah, like 100 hours. The Owlcat games, there's always so much content.
Deliver their supplies.
Oh, I need to... How do I do this best?
Lock on and launch!
Torpedoes. You fired a torpedo salvo. They will appear next to the turn in priority order. Oh, so I can then direct them manually. Okay, that is pretty cool. So they'll appear next turn? Can I... So I need to move here. Then I can fire my port guns. Let's do that. Do I have rotation? Let's end turn. Oh, I need to move out. I believe I can rotate.
Set course with all haste.
I say this is my second time doing a space battle, so who knows how this is gonna go. I wonder if they can shoot my torpedoes out. I was gonna say out of the sky. Torpedoes normally in water, in space, I guess. Can they shoot them out of space? I don't know. Oh, self-destruct? Can I... How do I do this? It's so tempting just to blow... I'm gonna blow them all up and try and see if that kills that guy. So now I need to work out the best way to punish them. Hey, thank you for the follow. Toka and Fly Sheep Mutton. That's a great name. If I'm probably best doing something like this. Here. Swing run. Make a full U-turn. Almost kind of best if I do... Oh, I have to do like a full... Do I still get my movement after that? Screw it, let's find out.
We have a destination to reach.
If I can swing around and hit them with my cannons, do I get movement again? Nah. Ah, nuts. As a positional move, we'll do it. I think I can ram one of the ships. Did I get rid of my ram? I don't remember. Let's just blast this guy.
Power of our lance batteries! Rain destruction upon our enemies!
I'm not letting that guy get away though. Can I reach him if I go here? I can ram. I'm absolutely gonna ram. What is it here? Does that have to travel in? It must be at least 2 sails away. Okay, so let's move here. Then ramming speed. That was really loud on my end. Oh, that wasn't deafening to you. And then I can get
Left to the macro cannon.
crossfire.
Sing, they're deadly listening. Show them the fury of our macro cannons.
Okay, this is going better than I expected. And then I got my torpedoes. It looked like the torpedoes were pretty... Do they fire independently? Okay. Will the torpedoes be able to chase him down? Oh, I think I've made a mistake. I don't think I'll be able to rotate and hit this guy. Is there anything? No. Pants. So if I try and hit him diagonally, I need to be... Oh, hang on. Is my best option? Yes.
Bring doom to our enemies!
Desperately preventing the flee. Yeah, one of them's gonna get away. I messed that up. That's really unfortunate. I'll try and get it out of my way at least. Where is he? Is it a diagonal? Oh, okay, this is pretty difficult to line up when it keeps... What was the thing? What is the best method here? Probably doing this. I don't think I think I let 2 of them get away. God damn. Does that do anything? No.
Lock on and launch!
That. What does that do? Might reach him?
Full ahead!
Don't make a very good navy captain. He booked it? He's yeah. I should probably get the torpedoes away from my ship. I messed it up. I should get some loot out of it. Just explode.
We have purified the battlefield of the enemy's taint!
Yeah, that wasn't worthy of a rank up. I'm learning to become a space admiral. We can't be too harsh. Let's investigate this planet. So I can... Planet exploration and mining. Planets in the Coronis Expanse are teeming with viable resources, but they can be harvested. Extratium needs to be set up on the world service. I guess it's like a digger. Okay, so you scan and then you select which resource you think would be like most valuable for you. When you use them for trades. Oh, okay, that kind of explains how the trade system works then. I was wondering how I was gonna like get 1,000 of the things. Okay, and then I complete contracts. I see. And that also boosts my profit back. Got it. Okay, so I need to... Let's extract plasteel. What does the tomb do? Imperium cartographers and chroniclers know this place well. Sorry, that was my announcer voice. Long ago, the planet was a prosperous outpost capable of eclipsing even footfall, a giant space station. There used to be a Cyclopean... There's Cyclops in this universe? I'm learning as I go. There's a Cyclopean tomb station on its orbit, the final resting place of the Cornelius Soto, one of the discoverers of the Coronis Expanse. The tomb gave its name to the entire system. However, 400 years ago, an unknown cosmic body rammed into the station, causing it to collapse onto the planet. Not only did the catastrophe kill the settlers, it also made the world uninhabitable for centuries. The crater formed by the station's impact can still be observed from orbit. Soto's tomb is the sepulture for the entire planet. This sordid place has neither life nor loot, but knowing the nasty tricks that life can pull is a treasure in its own right. True? Oh, okay, so it's only on occasion that, like, you'll get a quest. Let's investigate space dust. I believe that's something NASA loves. Okay, so these, like, little side journeys are kind of like component gathering and stuff like that. And you'll mostly get, like, pirate fights. That's interesting. Obviously, not everything can be a huge side quest. Let's go to Aviorus. Oh, interesting. I have to go to... I manually discover different routes, and this on the button is the number of routes I have of it, I guess. My Technomancer, which I'm still not sure what that is. I feel that's like a religious programmer. If there's someone, if there's a Warhammer officiate, please let me know if that's a good explanation. I wish to inform you that the sacred rituals addressed to the spirit of the ship. See what I mean? It's like a holy programmer have been performed. The techno liturgy and the rite of the machine blessing ended with a data meditation in order to comprehend the nature of the miracle sent down by the Omnissiah. Acquisition of sacred knowledge has not been recorded. If you're thinking, what the hell does that mean? Me too. How the spirit of the Void ship, my capital ship, was able to call upon the power of the machine god and activate the warp drive remains unknown. Yet during my meditative ritual, the Omnissiah gave me an equally valuable revelation. The sacred spirit that lives in the bowels of the ship's mechanisms differs from other analogous forms. This spirit holds a unique power that cannot be called anything less than a blessing of the machine god. Thank you, game. So what does this mean? Hypothesis. In extremis, the ship's spirit is capable of making unpredictable calculations and actions. So my ship has its own metaphysical spirit. It is impossible to predict how it will behave in any given situation. It's kind of like Han Solo's unpredictable hyperdrive. But I believe the spirit is currently showing obedience, at least for now. I recommend that we continue monitoring the ship and be prepared for new manifestations. Oh. The report is received. Thank you, Pascal. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. As a programmer, it is kind of interesting seeing this religious take on, like, machine interaction. Adamantite? Adamantine. Sure. I will mine the ore. The Hermitage, a small human dwelling on this barren, deserted planet. Scouts report that an older hermit lives there who spends his days in prayer to the Emperor. I'll ask the old hermit for his blessing. Oh, to my surprise, the old hermit turns out to be a navigator. And when he discovered the noble status of me, he willingly recounted his tale. He had retreated to this planet not long ago, back when he was still in his youth. After he realized that his mind would not withstand frequent forays into the Immaterium, the realm of the arch enemy. So navigators are kind of like the hyperdrive computers, and they're what, like, navigate you between the dimension that you can do, like, faster than light travel, which I believe is known as the Void or Chaos. The hermit spoke with pride about how he worshipped the Emperor each and every moment of his life, but when he mentioned the golden light of Astronomicon, his voice quivered, not too sure what that is. When his guests left, he stared after them for a long while, his gaze filled with sadness. Okay. Begin scan. It's cool that this is like a mass. Oh fuck! I'm misreading. God damn! I was. Okay, let me click on this again. Oh, Well, I missed that thing because I was busy reminiscing about Mass Effect, where you used to be able to like go in your ship and be chased by. Oh god, I forgot the name of the bad guys. The evil alien space robots when they would chase you in Mass Effect. It kind of reminds me of that. I've not played Mass Effect in years. I didn't even give Andromeda a chance. Sure, I'll take provisions. Now that I've got food and ore. Smuggler's cache. Crack grenade. Well, that's a lot of damage for a grenade. 20 to 48. That's better than most of my other grenades. Like 12 to 24. It's like double, but it's a smaller impact radius. Oh, oh, okay. I can click on this. Like enter another planet. Trophies. What does she say? I happen to have read about burning worlds in Pandora. It is said the fires that it said the fires have been raging there for close to a century. God damn. Though no one knows how long has this one been burning? Oh fuck! There was something else there. Hold on. There was a drifting void ship. Oh, nice. It's combat time. If people never watched the Mortal Kombat cartoon, you'll never get that reference.
Oh. Poison runs through mechanical veins. The path to your goal seems easy as long as you do not turn back. Fire rages in an iron heart.
The stomach-turning bloody smears on the wall form a malevolent symbol. Blood seems to have penetrated deep into the metal.
My warp side reveals something.
Demolition, clear a passage with explosives? Sure.
Prevails.
That was quite loud.
The duty prevails. Let us walk this path to the end.
I wish demolition was used more in other games. It's such a cool ability. The dull sounds produced by the ventilation system create the illusion that the ship is breathing like a living and terribly sick creature. I'm not very poison resistant in my setup. Where are we? Quick save. In fairness, the game has actually been pretty easy. I've been playing it on normal. I've been thinking of bumping it up. The priest whose body is covered in symbols carved in metal and flesh is whispering words of prayer.
Let us see what I found. I'm still new to the art of exploring.
Oh, shit, stop.
The Emperor sets my path.
Diffuse, please.
The Emperor favors me today.
With these games, it always helps to have, like, two characters. One who's really high on awareness, and one who's really high on perception. Provocateur's Helmet. Applies a minus 10 perception to all attacks made against the wearer. Not that useful to me.
What deeds await us?
It's a trap. Oh no, it's just a faulty door. Paranoid because there's blood on the walls. Dark reddish blotches form the words, "Oh Omnissiah, the hour is upon us." Hang on.
shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Call the party over. Open the damaged door,
I
please.
have proven myself yet again.
That was really noisy as well. Oh, he's standing in blood. That's a positive sign. Clutching the soldering iron in his left hand, the priest casually solders the contacts on the implant in his right hand to the panel. Not something I would recommend, but... Oh, it's these pylons. These are so dangerous, goddamn. Emperor, protect us in this house of a
Know your
darkness.
duty.
I'm assuming I can't touch that.
The strain has taken its toll.
One of the many modules powering power to this match. I'm gonna quick save because I know I'm about to do something stupid. So let's run into this. What happens? Well,
Mocking me.
there we go. I probably have to run all the other way around. The thing that is cool about this game is if you see something that looks dangerous, it's probably going to be dangerous.
The divine watches over us.
These kind of games always tend to be like quite punishing, which is quite nice. They're definitely not for the faint-hearted. A formidable looking door blocks the way into the next module. It's covered in scratches as if someone clawed at the metal door for a very, very long time. The door does not respond to your touch and stands fast, refusing to open. The writing above the doorway reads, Main Computing Cathedral. Inspect the door mechanism. Test failed? That's my first tech failure. The intricate mechanism does not reveal its secrets to you. Whatever is keeping the door shut, but you prefer to sorcerer, you cannot be certain. The main thing that catches your eyes about this place is the state of the wall panels by the door. They could bear numerous scratches, 5 in a row resembling claw marks. Some of the panels look like they could fall off at any moment. Here and there you see occasional sparks and crackling of damaged wires behind them.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
I must be missing something. With games like this, you've got to like explore every nook and cranny. Oh, base in the wall. How the hell did that get there? That's metal. Oh, and here too. Your imagination is playing tricks on you. You see faces twisted in a scream in the strains of metal.
Let us walk this path to the end.
It's not making me run through the electric, is it? I don't want to have to do a timing. Mad Priest help? No, Mad Priest won't help. Is there anything on the other side of this? Oh god. And there's no method? A quick save. I think I'm just gonna have to brunt this. Is there a rhythm? No, it just all pops off at once. We'll go on the next quiet piece now.
Why did I not foresee this?
Cut the power. Yeah, if I probably would have passed the tech test. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that tentacle.
The premonition runs true.
There are notable signs of warp activity here. The bloody spectacle you witnessed may have been a simple illusion or a vision of the past or the future. Okay, that door was never opening then.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
What do I do? It's like, I should probably heal. Who's got my highest Medicaid? 40? 40. Okay. You're up, old man. It's,
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
yeah, if you don't heal these wounds,
Careful now.
they can turn into something really nasty later.
Much appreciated.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
But this is my
I
punishment
woke
for
up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field
For
of
running through all the
flowers was
electricity.
blossomed nearby.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
I wish there was a way to quickly do this.
Let me help.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
That's enough for now.
Bound by the blood of martyrs.
Scraps of skin and broken nails and teeth are stuck into the ragged grooves of the bulkhead. Someone made a frenzied attempt to scratch the blasphemous symbol into the metal, showing themselves no mercy. Cursed flesh, you betray me, drowning in the mire of flesh and sinew. But my spirit longs for the perfection of the machine. Oh, so they're morphing into alien mutants? Comrade, you are in need of a ritual protocol. We will mend you. Yes, we will mend you. Mending being brutally murder.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
Hey, your virtuousness. How are you doing?
I was born to wage war against darkness. I am always doing wonderfully when danger is near.
Where's my
The
diffuser?
Emperor sets my path.
I shall repent.
I really need to start investing into my tech ability again.
The strain has taken its toll.
The metal feels a little warm and somewhat moist to the skin,
The
remarkably
Divine
similar to
watches
the
over
living
us.
skin. God, this looks disgusting.
See, right there.
Oh no, it's a puzzle. Invalid pressure. What am I looking at here? 4, 5. Hang on, I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to pick one character to
Heresy
mess with
grows
this.
from idleness.
Let's pick my.
Hidden in the heart turn all to decay. Blessed be the
What's it?
road
4,
that we
5,
take.
10.
No suffering will make me forget his sacred words.
I'm assuming 10 with a good value.
Burn the heretic. Kill the mutant. Purge the unclean.
I think I did a good. Let's just blow this wall before I trigger the backup generator, because I think that's going to trigger.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Cast your eye there. Duty prevails. The Emperor favors
Let
me.
us
If
walk
there was
this
more
path
logic to
to
that
the
puzzle,
end.
I don't know. Let's turn on the backup generator.
Accomplished.
Oh. The grim dark of the future. Something is definitely coming. Oh. The visions are getting worse. Mum, the walls are bleeding again.
The duty prevails.
Augmented gloves. 10 weapon skill and 5. That's actually pretty useful. I'll faff with optimization
We shall
later.
reclaim what is rightfully ours.
If the generator is... Oh,
I will cast you into eternal darkness.
I've got all this good defense, and I brought us all onto the place where there's so little defense. I'm a sniper. He's my front line. He's my psychic user. God, I've really screwed the pooch with this one. We're just gonna have to roll with it. So what's cool about this is I can build kind of like lines of attack.
The Emperor commands.
And that gives like different buffs depending on like where my party is.
Rejoice in service.
So it gives
I
like
can't allow myself to do this.
what's the major malfunction?
I won't suffer
Screw
this.
it. Gonna
I
boost.
cannot comply.
I can't see, that's why. Can I do any of this? Nah, let's just take some snipe shots. Is there anyone I can blow away straight off? Not really.
Actions will speak louder than words.
Oh, did I hit? Just. I'm not gonna be able to do anything here without... I don't think it's worth it. I should back away. Do I get any reach out of this? No. She's one of my favorite characters. This, because she's so unbelievably powerful.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I'll take another snipe shot.
Rejoice in service.
That's one down. Watch this. This character with the shotgun is insane.
Be the fire in my heart.
This is unacceptable.
We're gonna blow this guy away.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh, if only it would have hit.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, fuck. That's a lot of damage. And that was my tank. A little bit stuck on what I can do here. Right, is he gonna have enough speed to clear? No. Damn. Let's do a lot of buffing. I think I'm gonna have to try and take this guy down. Let's buff my guy.
Is on our side.
Already got an opening on him. Alright, so I've got to watch this purple bar. If I go too deep into the purple, more enemies spawn. I'm gonna have to drop a heal.
Was that you? Or
Damn, this closest thing I can do is
on
this.
it. But of course.
Apply some exploits.
Anything else? Not this.
Damn, I might die here. There's me smack talking about the game being too easy earlier. I'm cursed. Is there no way for me to get through here? I have
I've
to do
seen
this.
worse battles than this in my time.
Let's get him to act twice.
Will of the righteous.
This is probably going to be my best chance at survival.
Follow my lead.
Then boost
It will be
defensive
done.
stance.
Victory is imminent.
There's something off. What the hell? The speakerphone is an enemy. I'm
Indeed.
gonna have to snipe that.
It will be done. Grey hair, sure hair. Target well struck.
Oh, nice.
Took care of this one.
I didn't think I'd get one down. If you're coming at me, I'm gonna.
Duty.
I need to get rid of those immediately.
This is beyond me. The Emperor commands.
I probably should have just used a normal shot. It didn't matter. And I king miss. My best option.
Victory is imminent.
Try and call this guy as well. If I move her up. Shift 5.
I have read tomes of military
Wasting one of my
tactics.
most powerful attacks on a megaphone.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
That was worth doing. A buff.
Do not dare ask. If only that were possible.
Can you take another snipe shot? Another megaphone, right? I should be able to hit this. There we go. He's in a bad spot.
I'll
All the
do
buffs.
it. I will not.
What's my best option? I need to get rid of this guy.
Weak.
Let's pull her back.
Without deeds is worthless.
Nice dodge. I have to take off. Look, I'm in a really bad spot.
I won't object to it. I won't
Oh no,
object.
and he can parry.
I feel the power surging. The Inquisition sends their regards.
One more, one more.
Naturally.
Okay, at least I've got him done.
I won't object to it.
I might survive this now. As long as I don't skip my turn.
Can I?
My ears are
It is me pressing space too much. Is that speaker? I'm gonna have to take the speaker down.
Let this be
There we
a
go.
warning to all who oppose us.
Who's my best option? He can take down 2 at
Shall
once.
it be done?
It will be done. Grey hair, sure hand. I will do my duty. Someone else can do this.
Actions will speak louder than words.
Ideally, I come in and I start wrecking this guy.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Look how much damage I'm about to do.
I'm not accustomed to be
Easily like one of the best characters. And she could just blast this guy.
I'll do it.
She's easily like one of my favorite characters. She's so cool.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Guided by faith.
Can I hit these guys? I think I can hit this guy. Worth. It's worth just taking a shot. I hit once. It's unfortunate I can't like drop down. I'm just gonna have to leg it. Can I drop a heal?
Will do.
Just. So if when I place bounty on people, it lets me do extra damage.
On it.
It's this guy who's a danger. Yep. I should really start moving up. I can take a few hits. I keep pressing space thinking it will speed up the turns, and that's not how this game works.
Emperor, give me strength. If I may.
It's funny that this character is one of my
Me.
squishiest, but he has the most incredible damage. Right, grenade time.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. In
I'll
thy light I
use her ult.
stand, and thy light I crave.
Not making much
That is
difference.
for the- That is not the Emperor's will. As the Emperor commands, I act.
just chip him down.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
So she can fire as many times single shots as what her rate of fire is.
I'll do it.
That's why I can just keep doing these like random shots.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
And this gun has a lot of rate of fire. You can see my tank's pretty tanky.
I'll
It just
put my psychic abilities to use.
he just needs to get into a position to use his abilities first. But you know, I kind of got nailed straight off. It's worth him taking this damage. I can just heal him again. I'm... Oh.
Failed me.
I'm gonna charge that guy down.
Just a minor setback.
What is my best method here?
Reduced to dust. At your beck and call. It will
Defensive
be
stance. Or... Yeah, I'm better doing endure. Oh, and now I'm out of ammo. I screwed myself. This character doesn't catch on fire. The
Step aside.
a cape I
The navigator
equipped.
is coming. I
To
am
burn
a
this guy
navigator,
down.
Not a servitor. I'm afraid not.
Yeah, the only thing I can do is just spray.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, I got her into a bad position. That was
Not sanctioned to
my
do
bad.
this. I need a foothold.
Wow, that's powerful.
Anything else? Was that you? Or
I was hoping the burning might have finished him.
whispers?
Only in death does
Oh. Well, I go straight back to my ship, and that's where I full heal, so it's fine. I'm gonna do some mega damage now.
grey hair, sure hand. Brace yourself, Abelard.
This is why the Vanguard is such a good character. You can get so many different turns. Let's loot their corpses. If there's another big fight, I might be in trouble.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Let me save. And that's going to be it for tonight as well, because it's getting pretty late for me, and I didn't expect that to take so long. So, thank you all for coming, and thank you for the raid again. That was cool. I'm going to drop off now. I will be back on Saturday, and I'm going to do a new show called This Week in Japan. It's going to cover all the crazy kind of funny stories. Like, there was a weasel stealing school kids' shoes. I'm going to cover all that stuff, short videos. It should be really fun. So, hopefully you come along then, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.